Hey there everyone and welcome back to Max Bricks. Today I'll be doing another vintage LEGO review, and here it is. This is LEGO set number 6199, Hydronaut's Crystallation Station. It is from the Aquazone theme, and it was released in 1998. It had 472 pieces and was released for $90. Now please do note that I got this set as a hand-me-down from my cousin, who got this set as a hand-me-down from his friend. So there will be a couple pieces missing, but I tried fixing it up to the best of my abilities. So, let's get started with the review. Okay everyone, now the set is complete, let's get on to the minifigures. First up for the minifigures, we have Hydronaut number 1. This guy's pretty cool. I like how their helmets was made out of chrome, like not the dull chrome they have nowadays, but actual chrome. And it's really cool because it's not white or like silvery, it's more of a blue tone. So that's really cool. And then they've got the green mask. And then for the actual Hydronauts, they're sort of like the only people in the series. They're just wearing breathing masks. And they've got front torso printing. So this is the first variant because it has blue leggings and black hands. Okay, so here's Hydronaut number 2. And he's got the same helmet. All three of them are basically the same. It's just that they've all got different torsos and a bit of a different head printing. So, as shown. Here's the last Hydronaut, and he's a bit special because he's got red hands. I find that cool. So, he's also got a different type of breathing mask, and they've all got different torsos. Here's a Hydronaut fully geared up. Okay, so here's Stingray number 1, and these guys are pretty cool. They're all distinguishable, not just by their name. Stingray number 1, Stingray number 2, and Stingray number 3. As you can see, they've got pretty cool helmets. They're pretty unique swimming helmets for under the water. And because they are Stingray, they have to have some sort of distinguishable quality, and you could see that on their face prints. This one's pretty cool because it also has very intricate torso printing, and it's also got red legs, which is exclusive to this Stingray. Here's the last minifigure in the set, and it is Stingray number 2. In the entire Hydronaut Stingray sort of universe, there's only 3 different types of Stingray and 3 different types of Hydronauts. You've seen all the Hydronauts in this set, and only 2 of the Stingray are in this set. But I've got a 3rd set that has the 3rd Stingray, so I'll show that at some point. But for the moment, here is the 2nd Stingray, and as I said, they've got the same helmets, but everything else is different. Let's take a look at its face, and this one has a lot more hair than the other one, and a different type of mouth. It makes him look a bit more evil, with the red eyes staring into your soul. But this one has a different torso, as I've said, and it's less detailed, but it still shows cool printing designs. He's also different because he's got brown pants instead of red or gray. So, that's the stingrays. Now I know these aren't minifigures, but like the dragon, I'm still going to include them in this category. First up, you get a lot of different types of animals in this theme. Like just in this one set, you got a shark, a stingray, and an octopus. So here's what the stingray looks like. Menacing. He's also got a little face. And if my camera will focus, this is what he looks like on the bottom. So yeah, pretty cool. Up next is the shark. These are the old ones. Pretty cool. I really like them. And it's in the common dark gray color for the time. And the last up is the octopus. Pretty neat as well. So yeah, those are the 3 animals that you get in the set. Before I go over the main part of the set, which is the base, I'm gonna go over the vehicles. Yes, even though this was $90 at the time, this set had a lot to it for 415 pieces. I'll discuss it more at the end of the video, but I'm just gonna point it out. You do get 2 vehicles, a lot of animals, colorful minifigures, and a huge base to go along with it. Now I think that's pretty cool. But moving right along here, this is the first of the vehicles. It's a mini sub, and I find this one cool because you could either put a minifigure in it, or you could put in like a cargo canister. But I like how they use these dark green printed pieces, and they're both on each side, and they indicate how to open it with these little up and downs on the top. It's a basic design, but it's pretty efficient and it works very well. Here's what it looks like on the inside, and this is where you can put a minifigure. So I'm just gonna do it. So the minifigure goes right there and you close them up. So yeah, oh, here's the engines in the back. Okay, here's the next submarine. I'm sorry, I forgot, but all the Hydronauts came with gear, and they make them really easily accessible. But first I'm going to show you the gear. So, first you get another harpoon gun. You get 2 pairs of headlights for them to see. I'll call them headlights, but you could probably just call them lights. You get 2 pairs of flippers. Only got one there. And this thing to suck the energy out of the crystals, which I'll get to in a sec. But what's cool is that you can put these on right here, and they actually built this for that function, and you can put the flippers on here. That's all that I wanted to show you. Okay, so moving right along, let's get on to the base. First up on the base, I'm just going to show you the right side, because there's literally nothing there. And I'll just do that to get it over with. Here's one of the most, oh, I'm missing something. Hold on. Jump cut. Now that I've just committed the most horrendous crime in the Society of Filmmakers, I'm going to show you what features you can do with the back. So, first up, oh, sorry, I have to redo the camera. I'm a bad person. Okay, first up, I'm going to show you this feature where, yes, you can use the submarine, and with proper alignment, which doesn't actually work, you can make this seemingly transport the mini submarine onto the main platform. Now, on the main platform, there's this large beam where you can use the submarine, and it's got like the triangle pointing this way and a triangle pointing this way. But that's not the only feature, because when you take this and take out the bad guy. So now I presume that the Hydronauts are playing a prank on him, because he can climb up these ladders that they have on the sides and try and steal back the Hydronaut crystals. But what he doesn't expect is that you can pull on the lever, send him into the little pit below. I'll show you what the pit is in a sec. Okay, hold on, okay. So here's the third side, and this is basically a set. Oh, I love the detailing on this base plate. It's quite amazing. Even though it is dark blue. Pretty nice. Okay, so bear with me, but this is what it looks like on the inside. So you have the stingray in here, and you would basically just put like the octopus, which I have, and toss him in there and he could eat the person. Yes, I do know that it is a cruel way of life. Oh yeah, and right above they've also got these chrome like headlights or light holders, so I think that's pretty cool. Last but not least, there's the front, and the front has the coolest of all of the playability functions, because you see this very intricate like stuff, and I'll just show you. And you'll be wondering why there's this thing on the right side, and sorry, let me just, well, okay, so here's the bottom part of the last side, and you see how it's all intricate. Well, you can take this thing, which is a stingray bomb, and place it right here. Now, in order to simulate an explosion, you could put a stingray on here, this little stingray glider. And yes, it does have a lighter color propeller on the back. And you see how the string goes through a couple pieces and up to here? Well, if you pull it, oh, sorry. It breaks the wall, and then the trapped stingray in there can eat before he dies. Okay, and then further up, we've got another one of the chrome energy crystals, and it powers the entire Hydronaut crystallization station. So, another cool feature about this set, now that I've gone through all the aspects, is see this top layer. I actually had all the pieces for the set, except for this one blue piece right there. It annoys me so much, but I don't have it anywhere in my collection. But this is like a little command brig area, and this is where you can suck out more of the energy from the crystals from this tube, which is at the top. But what you can also do is detach this, and it just leaves the bottom of the base, and this is what it looks like. You see the minifigure, you see the minifigures drop through this platform hole, which is supported by one of these trapdoor bricks. Another aspect that I want to go over for this set is the box and the box art. Wow, the box art in the 1990s was amazing. Look at all the details and like the colors that they used. They sort of all match each other, and I like the water background they provided. It's just stunning for 1998. So, yeah, this is the front. Lego systems, building toys. Now, you know how they have like no 0 to 3 set onions? Well, this one they have 8 to 12. Creepy boy. And then they've got this set. They also include the piece count, which is on the bottom right corner. And so yeah, that's the front. And well, they've also got the logo on the top right and the piece number or set number. Moving on to the back. this set has a lot of play features. Well, this isn't even the play features yet. This is just different models you could build. I really like this backing. I do think it's cool. So yeah, you could build in a whole bunch of different ways. They actually show one feature, but that's all. I think it's a bit out of place for right here. But, hold on. Okay, so they don't mention the name of any of these sets, except all on the top. And I think it's really weird because they did it in calculator font. But my favorite aspect out of the box is the set description they did on the inside. I'm sorry. So here's the internal box art, and this is where they tell you mainly about like all the playable features. So here's just a couple of the features that I went over. And they've got a really cool set description, which they don't do anymore. And I really like it. So, these underwater heroes search the seas for the powerful Hydronaut crystal. Oh. But watch out, enemy stingrays are lurking in the depths. With building sets from the LEGO system, Hydronaut's collection, only you, the LEGO maniac, can determine the outcome of the underwater adventure. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah. For my overview thoughts of the set, and overall, it's pretty nice for $90 at the original cost. You may think like, whoa, that's a lot of money for 400 pieces. Well, they did introduce a ton of new pieces just for this small theme. Like this piece, with all these printed aspects. They introduced a lot of chrome into the set, like the headlights, the spears, and a ton of energy crystals. I don't think I ever showed a close-up of one. Yeah, it's just like the power miner crystals, but chrome. That's what I like about way back when everything was made out of just pure chrome for the pieces. They're not doing that anymore, and I'm a little sad about that. But that's just a small part. I really, really like this set. And I think they're very rare. I haven't seen many at all. Hardly any on eBay. I think one a couple years ago sold for around $150. So you could still pick them up for a fair price. So if you were to find this set, I think you should get it. It's quite amazing. Thank you for watching, and please comment and subscribe and like for more videos. Thank you.